Hello, this is Trevor. Today we're working on an authentication lab in Portsbigger's Web Security Academy. It is username enumeration via account lock. So the lab is vulnerable to a username enumeration. It uses account locking, but this contains a logic flaw. Solve the lab, enumerate a valid username, brute force the user's password, and then access their account page. Okay. So we don't have our own credentials. We need to, it looks like we can lock an account and maybe it's going to tell us it's locked. But this is going to be this is going to take a long time to solve because let's say we go through, I'm assuming these are the same usernames. Yeah. We go through and we send each username with an invalid password 3 times, let's say. And that third time locks it. So in the response, we can tell which is a valid username. But then when we go to passwords, it's going to take forever because contains a logic flaw. Let's look at password-based login to check if I'm understanding correct. Username, enumeration, account locking. Here we go. Lock the account if failed logins. Okay, yeah, so we'll get some indicator that the account is locked, and that way we know maybe there's stuff here. Locking is this. Work around this. Establish a list. Yep. So we can, I guess we can do it that way. I don't know. This is going to take, I don't know a better way. So I'll try to solve it my way, and then we'll look at the solution and see if there was a better way. Okay, let's open up the lab. Please remember to like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I would appreciate that. So what we're going to do is we're going to send we're going to just pick a random username or a username that doesn't exist and then send it a few requests. And I expect that we won't get any response. So let's try Wiener, blah. I don't know if that's a valid username or not. History, let's send this to repeater. And so we sent it 1. This is 2. 2876 is invalid. There's 3. 2876. 4. Let's try 5. 6, 7. Nope. So definitely this was invalid. We need to, all right. So let's figure out which username first. That'll be our first job. So we want home, this, copy, Python, utils, create script for this. You know what I could do? Well, I don't know if it's worth it, but whatever. Vim, what username enumeration via account lock. Okay. From utils.authentication import authentication. Okay. I don't know if we're going to have to subclass it or not. Again, my auth equals authentication. We want blog.base, no, .login URL. And let's see what else we need. We need proxy threads, so blog. What is it? No proxy. No proxy equals blog dot no proxy num threads. Better start with 1. String, yes. So validation string, and then we're gonna do the invalid. So we need invalid string, which is going to equal what we got back here. So this is our invalid string. Okay. Duration threshold. We're doing this. So we are going to need to subclass it. I can tell already, because what we want to do is we want to subclass this post login and do it a number of times and then return the response from the last time to check if it's valid. Hope that makes sense. Let's do it. So I'm going to start with, I don't know, not this one. This one. Let me close this and close everything I don't need. Okay. It's the authentication. So we want to grab, like I said, this. And we're going to subclass this. So we need to from requests import change word session. Right here, we're going to do for x in range, I don't know, 5 times. We're going to run this. And then we're going to return the response from the last one. Here, we're going to change this to my auth. And we want to enumerate the users. So, enumerate users with open user names.txt, which I'm pretty sure is right. Yeah, it's at the bottom there. So usernames.txt as read only f.read.split lines. So this will be the users. User names, I guess, equals this. And now we want to enumerate users. My auth.enumerate users. What do we need to provide it? We need to provide a list of usernames. So usernames. Password, we don't have to provide it. Headers, we're not going to provide. So let's do this. And this will return a list. So valid usernames equals that. And then log.debug f valid users. Here we're gonna do boom, comma, space, single quote, dot join, valid usernames. And then here we're gonna add that. Okay, so all that looks good. That'll fix when we write. Oh, we need a, there we go. Okay. So let's try that. See if we can locate a user. Let's go to proxy and see how it's doing. So it's entering Carlos. This one. Okay, yeah. So hopefully it's working. Length 3063 means, but we're doing the same post multiple times, which we're hoping locks it out. How many times did I do it? 5 times. It's going to be a pain in the butt when it comes to figuring out the password. Again, I don't know of a better way. So I'll probably just, hopefully it locks it out for a minute. And then we can just wait a minute to try another couple passwords. I don't know. But I think this will get the username. We could probably do threads on each user. So how do we have threads working now? We have it as a task. Enumerate user. So we create a task for each user. I think we could do that. Each user, one task. Yeah, we could probably do that. So let's try. This is taking, because this is taking a long time. So each thread is going to take one user and send that request 5 times. If we get any response that's different than this length, it's probably the account that we locked. Oh, right there. See that? It was auth and blah. So hopefully our script says auth. Yes. All right. Let's see what the response says. In 1 minute. And we did it 5 times. We got 2 lockout statements right there and right there. So my bet is that we can send 2 and then wait a minute, send 2 more, wait a minute, send 2 more. Again, going to take forever. So we can't use post login. We need to brute force password. And this is going to use check password. Check password, which uses the same post login. We don't want to do that. So let's overwrite this. Check password is not going to use post login. It's going to use post login password, I guess. And then we're going to copy this, put it here, and remove that. Go like that. And then here, we want to wait. So every couple we want to wait. What if we just waited 30 seconds per time? Or 15 seconds per time? So that would be send 1, wait 15 seconds, send 2, wait 15 seconds, send 3. Nope. Because that would be less time. So we need like 20 seconds. Send 1, wait 20 seconds, send 2, wait 20 seconds. Nope, we need 30 seconds. Okay, so we can do we can't do threads anymore when we do the username. Time.sleep 30. Import time. So before we do this, we need to change the number of threads. Brute force password. My auth dot num threads equals 1. My auth dot brute force password. What do we need? Username, passwords. Username equals valid usernames 0 and a list of passwords. So let's do this. And then that will go until it finds one and return the valid password. So password equals, and then we can log in as that. So blog.login user valid usernames 0 password and blog.is solved. Okay, so should we wait 31 seconds? No, 30 seconds is fine. What's the issue here? Username. What brute force password? Okay, so I don't need to specify this. What's the issue here? redefinition of unused post login password. There we go. And I had already set it here, so. Okay, let's try that. Remember, we already know the user, but it's going to try to do it again. Every time I have to subclass it. Oh, we need to sleep. After we figure out the right user, we should sleep before we start doing the, yeah, crap. So, valid new usernames. Before we do this, time. Gosh dang it, time dot sleep 60 seconds. Log dot info sleeping before attempting to brute force passwords. Whoops. Okay. All right. That should work. And the reason I had to sleep is because let's say the password is the first entry in the passwords list. We locked the account when we did the brute forcing here. And so it still may be locked when we try the first password. And so we won't succeed. If we sleep 60 seconds, we know that it should be unlocked so we can continue on and try each one. And we're sleeping 30 seconds between each, which is rough. There's a logic flaw. Man, I just don't know. So we'll have to check we got the user. Same user we got here, right? I must have cleared it. Oh yeah, auth. We got it. So again, we'll check the solution after we figure it out and solve it to see if there was a better way. Because nothing's coming to mind at the moment. Let's see how this is going. We haven't started brute forcing passwords yet. Once I verify that it's running, I'll pause the video and come back. But I want to show you that it is working, or if there's anything I need to fix. Seems like a long 60 seconds. 7:23. So it should be any second now. What the heck? Oh, because it had to sleep 30 seconds before it sent the first one. Okay, I get it now. All right, sent it. It's going to wait 30 seconds, send the next one. This looked good. Check password. Is valid. We didn't change that. So, all right. I'm going to pause the video and I'll come back once we get an answer. I'm going to do one thing first. I'm going to Control C. I'm going to try to lock out this auth account. So I'm going to send this to repeater. I'm going to see how many times I can send it without locking it. So I'll take the first account and take the first one. I'm going to wait 60 seconds though. So I brought you back too early. I'll pause again once when 60 seconds are up. Okay, so here we go. There's 1. We get 2876. There's 2. There's 3. So we sent 3 on the 4th one. We got too many attempts. So I'm saying we can send 3 and we're good. Which means I can change my sleep from 30 to 20. Which will save us a little time. Okay, I'm going to wait another minute and then start this up again. All right, here we go. I'll stop the video and come back once we've got the answer. Crap, so I was just watching this and we just got a lockout. And then we're continuing to get lockouts. So let me start again. I'll try it with 25 seconds. And then I'm also going to skip this part and just set valid usernames. So right here, I'll do valid usernames equals auth. And just because I don't want to wait for that part. Oh, crap, I didn't. Oh, yeah, I'm sleeping in a minute. Okay, I'm good. All right, I'll pause again. Okay, so it looks like I have something that is working. What was the way I was doing it before was not working. Sleeping before each request just didn't work. Now I'm batching groups of 3 and then sleeping 60 seconds in between trying those 3. So I rewrote the brute force password method, took out all of the threading, and then just created the list of tasks, and then 3, I'll go through it 3 times. I'll pop one of the entries off the list, check that, do it 3 times, and then I'll sleep 60 seconds before trying another 3. And here's the output. You can see it seems to be working. And here also I'm getting all 3063, which means that's invalid, and opposed to the 3115, which is the account locked. So this is still going to take a while, but it seems to be working, which is what was important to me. Sleeping like 35 seconds, I went up from 20, 25, 30. I don't know. I think I even tried 35, and I would still get the lockout on the 4th attempt. But this way, I'm not getting that. So this looks like, while slow, it'll at least get there in the end. So I'm going to pause again and wait for this. All right. Looks like I got it solved. So it was Matthew, I guess. Let's see. Right here. Yep, it was Matthew. Ooh, so that did work. And we got the solve. Let's go here and get the freaking banner. And then let's look at the solution to see if there was a better way. Invisible submitted invalid cluster bomb. Invalid Okay. So 5 times, that's exactly what I did. That the response, yeah. Yeah, I did that. What? Sniper text. Username parameter to the username that you identified. Add a payload position to the password parameter. Add the list of passwords and create a grep extraction rule for the error message. Oh, we didn't have to. Oh, man. That sucks. All right, let's try this real quick. So I want to send this to intruder username. I'm going to clear this. Clear. I'm going to add one there. Payloads will be load, passwords, open, and I don't need that. We need options, a grep extract, and it said the error message, which will be P class is warning. After this, be and so here, intruder, add after expression, boom, and end delimitator P. Okay. Let's start this attack, which we can do from here. Look at that. Son of a gun. Yeah, that would have been much better had we noticed that. But I did not. I did solve it, but that would have been better and faster. All right. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Goodbye.